On November 28, 2016, an attack on Ohio State campus left 11 victims hospitalized and the suspect dead. Mass shootings and other mass attacks have increased over the past few years, and 92% of all mass shootings occur in gun-free zones. Today I will be discussing with you why we need to abolish gun-free zones and allow concealed carry on campuses. As a future reserve police officer and a member of CERT, I've participated in many active shooter scenarios conducted by both IMPD and the Army. Specifically, I will be talking to you about why gun-free zones are easier targets, how concealed carry permit holders save lives, and the need for mandatory training courses for all permit holders. First of all, gun-free zones prevent law-abiding citizens from protecting themselves. Criminals don't care if something's illegal, they're gonna do it anyways. That's what makes them a criminal in the first place. Gun-free zones attract suspects because it leaves victims defenseless. They can't protect themselves or others. For example, in 2012, James Holmes walked into a movie theater in Aurora, Colorado and opened fire. He ended up killing 12 and injuring 70 others. He didn't pick the theater closest to his house or the busiest theater. He picked the only theater in his area that banned citizens from carrying. No one was there to fight back. Other noteworthy gun-free shootings include Sandy Hook, which happened in 2012, that killed 20 students and injured others, and the 2016 Orlando shooting in which 49 innocent lives were lost. Would you put a sign on your house that said gun-free zone? If you answer no, then why would you put it anywhere else? Citizens have a right to protect themselves no matter where they are. Secondly, by the time a threat is realized and someone calls 911 and the police respond, 5 to 10 minutes could have passed. This gives the suspect plenty of time to continue causing harm and taking innocent lives. 1 in approximately every 22 adults have a carry permit. If we allowed these law-abiding citizens to carry anywhere, the ongoing threat could be stopped before police arrived, preventing injuries and deaths. For example, in April 2015, an Uber driver in Chicago shot and wounded a gunman who opened fire on a crowd of people. In May 2015, in Conyers, Georgia, a gunman fired shots inside of a store, killing 2 people, and eventually ran off when a permit holder began firing back. Both of these permit holders made the call to jump in, and there's no doubt they saved countless lives. States such as Texas and Kansas now allow permit holders to carry on campus, and Arkansas allows only faculty to carry. There have been no ill effects that have resulted from these laws over the few years. Thirdly, while I mentioned earlier that less than 1% of gun crimes are committed by concealed permit holders, safety is always a #1 concern. I'll be the first to admit buying a gun in Indiana and getting a carry permit is way too easy. I walked into the gun store this past weekend and within 13 minutes walked out with my first gun. All I had to do was submit a background check, and I was honestly shocked there was no waiting time. A majority of states do not require a wait time. However, states such as Florida have a 72-hour hold to prevent spur-of-the-moment decisions. To get my carry permit, all I had to do was fill out an application, pay my fees, and get fingerprints done. I think there needs to be reform on who can get a carry permit. 26 states allow you to carry without no proof that you've had any firearms training. I believe all states should require one to take a live shooting course and safety course before they're issued a permit. This would ensure the safety by having the permit holder know when and how to fire their weapon. Universities could also offer courses to students before allowing them to carry on campus. Based on the evidence I have shown you today, I believe college campuses and other gun-free zones would be much safer if we abolished gun-free zones and required mandatory courses for permit holders, because it would allow citizens to protect themselves, decrease response time, ultimately saving lives, and increase gun safety and knowledge. No matter what side of the issue you stand, everyone has the same goal, and that's to minimize threats and save lives.